Yeah. Joke. This is not clickbait. That was the worst performance of the season by a country mile. Aston Villa won, West Ham won. Embarrassing, shameless, spineless, pathetic, crumbled, all those adjectives to describe that performance and many more. We're going to get straight into this. This is real talk now. This isn't beating around the bush with this Villa side because I am sick of what I saw today. Absolutely disgusted what I saw today. And we have lost out on more ground on going for top four. And I'm going to put it on record now. I've given up on getting top four. I can't see how we get top four with the performances that we're putting in, week out. We had a chance to go 2 points off top four, 1 point off Chelsea, and our goal difference is still in the negative. It's hard to find a positive, chat. It is hard to find a positive with this type of performance. So make sure you lock in, subscribe to the channel, get in the comments with your thoughts, and let's like up the stream as well, because this is real talk now. No beating around the bush. Okay? That was unacceptable. You cannot go 1-0 up at home against a team like West Ham, who are struggling themselves, who are finding it hard with the new manager to find any rhythm, who are there at the fray, 1-0 down after 10 minutes, and you go and put in a performance like that. I do not want to hear the Tyrone Mings excuse today. Yes, it happened away at Newcastle. Mings went off and we capitulated. Don't you think these players have learnt more? Don't you think these players have learnt more? Mings didn't go off on a stretcher. Yes, it was a hard sight to see a player who's put his body on the line. And this is appreciation of Tyrone Mings right now. Body on the line, a great character, a great leader, has been key to that Villa side since his return. And we absolutely missed him, no doubt about it. But you cannot single-handedly blame the capitulation of what I've saw today in that game on Tyrone Mings' injury. If you are, you're hiding from the truth. The truth of the matter is Aston Villa have been playing like this for weeks and weeks and weeks, and better teams would be killing us off. West Ham should have won today. They put the ball in the back of the net that made my head go. Luckily, there was an offside. Lucas Paquetá missed an absolute sitter. He should have scored. There are chances that West Ham missed. They should have converted. But my gosh, this isn't a one-off. This isn't an every other week. This is just Aston Villa Football Club right now. And for us to even still be in the top 8, I do look at it now and go, how? How? Because this performance is not acceptable. Too many individual players now making too many mistakes. Too many individual players not seeming to click with a game plan. And too many individual players not giving us the performances we want. Both fullbacks today were abysmal. Both fullbacks today lacked the brain power to understand how to engage a crosser or to check your back and see the back post. Ian Maatsen, away at Arsenal, gets done at the back post for switching off. Matty Cash today gets done at the back post for switching off. What are these fullbacks doing? What are these fullbacks doing? And I don't care if we've had to move Luca Dean at centre-half. I can't really blame Luca Dean as such. Ian Maatsen was a big money signing from Borussia Dortmund with Champions League experience, played week in and week out in Bundesliga, and I'm seeing dusty, washed-up performances. And both of those two going forward as well, they were literally trying to do the try to dribble into a brick wall challenge. They couldn't go around anyone. They just wanted to run into the nearest player and hope they moved out the way. That was disgusting. That was disgusting today. Even Emi Martinez, when that Mings injury happened, where was his composure? We're still trying to play out from the back. Just stupid decisions. Aside from Jacob Ramsey's goal, him and Morgan Rogers did their disappearing act again. Decided to ghost the game. Decided to go miss him. Not good enough. Watkins, good first half, was the linking man, was actually the one in that front four who had a bit of a calm head about him, who was setting, who was running, who was battling, who made good decisions on the ball. Then second half, he gets nullified, gets absolutely nothing, and Duran has to come on to the exact same sort of service. Our strikers are not getting the service. Our strikers are not getting the service they deserve for the goal scorers that they are. That pisses me off as well. John McGinn, again, came off the bench. Yes, he's been injured, but God, he looked lethargic. He actually slowed the game down as opposed to speeding it up. There's so many problems out there. Now you have to ask the question today, who is to blame? Is it the manager? Is it the individuals? Is it the referee? The referee, my God, we've seen some crap officiating this weekend, but that referee today was doing his best to join the club. He wanted to be the number one dosser. He wanted to be the number one idiot. He wanted to be the number one who kept not knowing how to brandish his cards. How Alvarez wasn't sent off for a second yellow with 5 minutes to go. Shambles. I don't care if there's only 5 minutes to go, plus the stoppage time. It makes a difference. Everything went wrong today. Everything went wrong today. And I'm absolutely furious at how Aston Villa have thrown this away today because we were in pole position to be in a position where we were. As for West Ham, I thought they were dirty. I thought they were poor in the first half. They had 0 shots on goal. And second of all, they played with no recognised striker on the pitch. Yeah, second half, we just said, hey, we've had a good first half. We are Aston Villa. We usually only play consistently for one half. We've done our bit in the first half. It's your go in the second half. Have free range, bully us a little bit. And we got sucked into their games. We got sucked into it. How the hell have we made Aaron Wan-Bissaka look like a world-class fullback again all of a sudden? How much time are we giving Wan-Bissaka to cross? But Aaron Wan-Bissaka I knew couldn't cross a road with a zebra crossing and a traffic warden to help him. This Aaron Wan-Bissaka was doing bits. Yet Ian Matson, Ramsey, wanted to stand 10, 15 yards off him. Serious problems here. The Monaco game, you'd have expected a response from that, and we haven't had it. I am seriously scratching my head now. With no Unai on the sideline, those players still should have known the drill. Those players still should have known what was expected. We made subs as well. We changed it up. John Duran and Donny Mallon double sub quite early on for Bailey and Watkins. Yes, I liked it. Then he went with McGinn and Buendia for bloody Ramsey and Rodgers. Again, I thought, yeah, why not inject some experience on the pitch? Not one sub was able to have an impact. Poor Donny Mallon comes on for his debut and has to play in that shower of crap. It's awful. The bottom line is, if you're an Aston Villa fan who is accepting that today, if you're an Aston Villa fan who thinks that I'm not over-exaggerating when I say this is not a one-off anymore, this is a pattern. Use your eyes now. This is a pattern that is happening. And the biggest problem I've got with it is the mentality. I'm watching our players crumble. I'm watching our players absolutely go for the Spurs bottle job. We look like we are about to poo our pants in these key moments of games, and eventually we get punished. There's no beating around the bush with that. It is just horrible to watch. We don't want to defend. We don't want to put a foot in. We can't retain the ball. We give it away. We've lost our creativity. We've actually lost both ends of the pitch now. We don't know how to defend and we don't know how to create. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. West Ham will go home laughing, probably disappointed actually they haven't come away with a win. Villa, we're lucky. I'm sat here going, we're lucky to have a point. We're lucky to have a point. And that's the facts of it. Cannot accept that today. Will not accept it today. Serious issues need to be sorted out at Villa right now. Put in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. I want to hear from you. Big up to everyone who's watched this video. I'm not happy, and you shouldn't be either. I'm out of here. Ta-da.